Hello viewers, welcome back again to another tutorial on how we made a 4x4 factory standard closure. If something you've been enjoying, do well to hit the like button, subscribe and turn on your bell. You can see the before and after. That is really a magic. So do well to hit the like button, subscribe and turn on your bell for the next video, because at the next video is going to be a tutorial on how to revamp hair, how we revamped this wig. So yeah, this is the frontal after I finished losing the hair, and this is our 4x4 already made lace that I got I was using to do the ventilation. So I went ahead to pin it down on my canvas head, and I went ahead to do the base. If you don't know how to do our base, I'm going to drop a link to this video right here, right up here on the description box. So you have to click on the video to watch how we ventilated this base, because I have so many videos on my channel on how to ventilate base. So I just went ahead to mark the middle part, like the middle part that is 2 inches this side, 2 inches the other side. Then it's now time to start ventilating the other side. So yeah, I'm making use of double split knotting. So this is a slant pattern, like it's an in-between knot, but it is in a slant form. Yeah, so this video, you just have to calm down, watch it, so you'll be able to understand what we did here, like how the pattern is. You can So yeah, this is just me still doing, it's just like an in-between knot, but it's not going down, it's going up. You can see it right here on this video. I zoomed it for you to understand what I'm saying here. So you leave one hole, you knot the next one up, you leave one hole, you knot it, then after that you come in between those holes again to knot, but it's going slant. If you go back and watch that video, I put the link on the description box on how to do a closure, and the pattern I used for that video is the same pattern as it shows that that's a single knot tutorial, and this is double split knot. Like this pattern, it's very beautiful, like it makes the closure to have a good density. So this is where the calculation comes in. Now we are going to mark 3.5 inch, 3.5 inch from here, like 3.5 or 3.75 inch. Then we are going to put our pin there. So that's where we are going to ventilate this pattern to. Then the remaining half inch upwards is going to be the hairline, which in this video I'm also going to show you guys how to make a natural hairline. So the patterns are different. So from that middle line that we marked, we are going to mark 5 lines. From the middle part, we are going to mark 5 lines. Then you put a knot on that the sixth one. You put a knot on the sixth one, not the fifth one. So you understand what I'm saying? So we left 5 lines from our middle part. We left five lines. Then you're still going to count another 5 lines again, and then put your knot on the sixth one. So you have total of 11 lines at that middle now. The one line is for the middle part, and you have 5 lines at the left, 5 lines at the right. Remember I said you are knotting on the sixth line, which is where you are stopping. So you're not knotting on the fifth, you're knotting on the sixth line. So yeah, you continue doing your slants up, going up. So the slant ventilation that we are doing is going to stop on that place that we knotted our sixth line. You can see I've done one side off camera, like I finished one side. So I went into, this is the front, I was just showing you, because the front, I told the client that definitely it's going to be enough for a 4x4 closure, and it might even remain so and so, but guess what happened, man? So yeah, this is just me doing this. So we stopped at the 3x5. You remember I told you that we are going to stop our usual pattern ventilation on the 3x5, because the half inch that is going to complete it for, it's going to be a different pattern, which is the hairline. We don't use pattern for a hairline. You are going to see how we made the hairline. So if you have watched up to this point yet and you haven't like or subscribe, do all to like, subscribe, and turn your bell for the next tutorial. So I went in to trace a side part at the left hand side. I'm going to show you guys how to draft a closure with a middle part and a C cut on my next tutorial, because I don't want this video to be so long. It's, yeah, 60 minutes, so I don't want it to be longer than this, so you can as well watch the tutorial to the end and learn something, because you definitely need to watch the tutorial to the end to learn something, because there are different tricks. We're still going to do the hairline, we're still going to do the middle parts. Yeah, the 11 line that we left, we are doing a different pattern there, so you have to watch this video to the end. So this is the same thing I did on that side. I'm still doing here, you can see it. Yeah, still doing the in between slant pattern, but we are going to be stopping at the C cut on the paper. So the paper is like a guideline, that's why I had to draw that C cut on the paper. That's where we are going to be stopping on this side that we are doing. Hope you get what I'm trying to say. Hope you get the explanation. You can just see it. So it's the same pattern we did on this other side that we are doing. Now I've finished ventilating that side, so it's now time to start the middle part. Yeah, that's the other part that will complete it. So you just ventilate your slant. Instead of your slant to come bend this way, it's going to be building upwards, like upwards. Yeah, ventilating upwards, and you are going to stop on that line. So there will be a visible line, the visible C cuts. They have to be a visible C cut. That's why I use the blue pen to draw or trace out a C cut. Hope you get what I'm saying. So you said in between nothing, definitely, that I'm still doing here. In between nothing slant, I'm still going to do at the middle part. And I'm working with two strands of hair to maintain a good density of closure, so that one side will not be fuller than the other side. That's one thing with hair. Be consistent with your knots. Make sure you pick a a like a certain number of hairs all through your closure, so one side will not be bulky and the other side will be looking flat and fine. So hope you get what I'm saying. So this is it. Yeah, this is it, and we still have our 11 lines at the middle, and I'm gonna head to do one side of the hairline. So now this middle part that we are going to do is like a slant pattern, but not the one that we are going to give a space. Like, this is quite different. Okay, just keep watching, because I'm going to zoom it in a way that you are going to see what we are doing. This was midnight and the
So yeah, that
lighting
was
was
it. So
quite muddy.
this is a closer view of what I'm talking about. So you can see when you knot, you come down of it close to it and you knot again. Like, you don't give space in this one, you don't give space in this knot. That's why I had to slow the process. So this is what you'll be getting. If you are not getting something that is looking like this, you know you are making a mistake. When you knot like so, nepa interrupted here. So you see, this is what it will be looking like. So you are doing, basically you are doing 4 knots. It's 4 knots you are doing for it to look this way. So when you bend, so you are bending your ventilating pin towards the other side, not like it's not going front while you are ventilating this pattern. You get what I'm saying, right? So you can as well do it one, build it up, then come back again, do the second one, then come back again, do the third, and just like so. Or you can as well start doing it when you knot one hole, you do the next hole close to it, just like I did the first time. Whichever one works well, or whichever one you feel won't get you confused, do it. But if you are doing it and it's not looking like this, it's not looking like it's coming downwards, the pattern is not giving you what you are seeing on this video, take your time to watch the video and understand it very well before trying it out. Hope you get what I'm explaining, what I'm trying to say, because this pattern is what gives your head that factory standard kind of closure. This is what gives your head that factory standard kind of closure. And also the hairline contributes. So yeah, we have to finish this pattern first before we now move to the hairline, how to make the hair, how to do the hairline. Yeah, so this is me trying to complete it, and now this is the hairline. For the hairline, you work with a strand, double split knotting. So you're just trying to, since it's a C cut, you're trying to create like a tiny line at that C cut line that we traced on our paper. So just trying to trace the line upwards. Then you now go into ventilate one strand of hair. There is absolutely no pattern. You just do one strand of hair, but you use your eyes to make sure the hairline isn't scanty and isn't so full, like it's giving natural look. And don't ventilate it to be on a straight line. It shouldn't be on a straight line. If you are ventilating your hairline, it shouldn't be on a straight line, but one side should not be higher than the other side. If one side has like a slope or a bend, make sure you recreate it on the other side also. So you can see it's just one strand of hair, and make sure your knot is tight. I know there are some one strand of hair that is light, and there are some hairs that are thick, so I recommend using thick hairs, strands of hairs that are thick for a hairline. If your strands of hair are so light, you can as well do two some places, then you pick one strand of hair some places, so that once the hair it comes on that bleach or is revamped, it won't pull off
That's why I
completely.
recommend you using two strands of hair if your strands of hair is really the light one, because some light strands of hair, once you try to knot with just a strand, it will be cutting, which makes your work very slow. So you can see it's just one strand, and it takes a lot of patience. This is what it looks like on the side that we just did, and we are going to go ahead to do the other side of camera and show you the end result.
You can see how beautiful it looks. So this here is the end result. This is the C cut. You can see how natural and beautiful it looks. This is the middle part. You can see it's not giving the straight vibe, but the hairline is so natural and beautiful. So turn on your bell, like and subscribe, because we are dropping a new tutorial